Right. So, hello. Today, I am going to be doing a one-off of The Witcher 3 on the PS5. I've put this off for about a year and a half. I've had this version of the game for a long time now, and I have mixed feelings about it compared to the normal edition. I think this is fine, but there are some changes that I am not the biggest fan of, and that's partially just because I'm so used to every other version of The Witcher 3. I've played the Xbox One for people who have never watched my Witcher content. I've played the Xbox One version through. I've played the PS4 version through. I've played the Switch version, I believe mostly through. I never completed that, but I've played most of that one, and I thought it was pretty good. The Switch version is actually pretty alright. And I've played through the PC version a couple times now. I love The Witcher. I played through Witcher 2 many years ago. I don't remember much of The Witcher 1, but I also love the books a lot. I absolutely adore the books. The TV show we don't talk about. But in any case, so yes, today is kind of a little bit of a break from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I wanted to just do a one-off of me playing The Witcher 3 on the PS5. This is, what do they call it? It's the Complete Edition. It's the next-gen Complete Edition. I also have this technically through GOG on my PC, but I've never installed or played that version of it. I played the normal version of The Witcher 3. I think that's the best version. This one has some quirks, as I said before, that I'm not super fond of. For some reason, by default, the game automatically switches the entire camera and its functions to be like that of Ghost of Tsushima, and I find that really, really jarring, actually. My voice is kind of dead at the moment. I was talking a lot earlier today, sorry. Probably not the best day, but today I found plenty of time for me to do this, so that's been my biggest issue with not recording as much as I have in recent weeks, is that I've been very busy. But yeah, the camera, let me see if can I make it do it again? I should be able to. It's in gameplay for some reason. But yeah, it changes the camera rotation to be some sort of automatic thing, and it also makes the camera look like this. It wants Geralt to be on the side of the camera, and it's very, very, like, it looks neat for a screenshot. This is very annoying to me. I did not expect this to be as annoying as it is for me. But this is just abhorrently annoying, having him on the side here. I'm used to it with Jin in Ghost of Tsushima. This does not work at all for me for The Witcher 3. I don't know, man. It's just me, probably. Well, it may or may not be just me, but it took me through the entire... I played through the entire White Orchard tutorial section of the game, and it took me about halfway through that to figure out that I can disable that. And I'm very glad that I can. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be here right now doing this and just putting it back on my shelf, because... Oh, thank you. The camera needs to be away from Geralt, not over his shoulder. Jesus. It's already an annoying thing, in my opinion, in Ghost of Tsushima, kinda. I'm used to it in Ghost of Tsushima, but I hate having the camera so close to my character like that. So, yeah, that's my little vent. That is my start-off little vent to get that out of the way. It's an annoying camera. But it doesn't entirely end there, because for some reason, and I have not found it in the settings yet, if it's even possible, I don't think it's possible. But it goes back into that close-up camera angle over his shoulder while you're fighting things. And it doesn't seem like the game allows you to disable that. I'm used to fighting in The Witcher 3 like that. Like, I'm just punching, it goes right back over towards his shoulder. This is how combat is in this version of the game for some reason. It's just really close up next to Geralt. I think it's trying to be cinematic, but I'm used to moving the camera around freely, not in a free cam like I do on the PC normally, but just more free like this. I'm used to having a little bit more space so I can plot out and kind of calculate what to do in a fight, not have it be up close and all. I don't need to see the blood dripping off an enemy I'm fighting. I need to figure out where they're going to move and where I should move. So, yeah. I have mixed feelings about this version of the game. There's a few bugs. It's a little glitchier in my opinion than The Witcher 3 on PC and other console versions. There's some weird quirks that happen sometimes. In any case, the White Orchard tutorial stuff is all done. We can go back to White Orchard whenever we want. I just did this to get this section of the game out of the way because it's the beginning of the game, and it's the part of the game I have always seen the most of, and I'm kind of done with it at the moment, just because I've seen it so much. I'm just like, yeah, it's White Orchard, we're here again. Yeah, it's White Orchard, we're here again, every time I boot up this game. So instead, I thought I would just start off in the proper campaign and see how things go today. Yeah, my voice, I feel like my voice sounds very hoarse as I find my horse, Roach. Hello, Roach. How are you doing? You having a good day? Alright, last little nitpick. I can't say for certain, but in my playthrough that I've done of The Witcher 3 on PC, this is a little weird. I don't remember the PS4, Xbox, or Switch versions having this, but for some reason, Geralt doesn't lose stamina when he's running in this version of the game. He's not losing any stamina. In every other version of The Witcher 3 I've ever played, he loses stamina. He has a stamina gauge, like Link in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, or most other 3D open world games like Ghost of Tsushima or Uncharted or anything. In this version, he just doesn't seem to have a stamina gauge for running. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I think it's fine because I'm not doing a full playthrough of this right now. I find it a little cheaty, though. This seems kind of cheaty. It's just amusing to me that he's just running and doesn't lose any stamina. That's a really weird thing. Once again, I'm not sure if that's a setting. I don't think it is, because I didn't turn anything on. Is it a setting? Options. Controls? No. Movement, sprint. Okay. Yeah, there's like automatic finishers, automatic blade oil. Witcher Sense has a fisheye effect. Movement response. Quick sign casting. Yeah, what the? Quick cast? No. Oh, there was a setting for the combat camera. Yes! Yes! Okay, we're back in business with that. Autosave, automatic camera centering. We'll keep that on for now. That seems fine. Horseback camera distance, default. Yeah, I don't get... They put all like this... We want it to be close up and cinematic and such as the defaults in the game when you boot it up and install it. It's like, I don't want these weird new camera angles that you want to push on me. It's just like, no, just keep it the way the game was originally designed for. That was really, really annoying. Right, sword and story, just standard, normal mode. Yeah. Okay, so... Yay! Yeah, he punches, it doesn't get close to him anymore. This is how The Witcher 3 is supposed to be. Thank you. Oh, man. You gotta love it. Let me take it with a sword. Yeah, this is how it is. That is beautiful. That already bumps up my opinion of this. The fact that I can go back... I say go back. The fact I can play the game normally is very, very nice. It makes me way more comfortable with this than if I, like, had never played this before and would be turned off by that. Right. Let's talk to this priest. He is lying about things.
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day.
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've
This guy.
Bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Yeah, so this guy is a dirty, cheating liar. So there's a bunch of guys we gotta go to a battlefield and burn a bunch of corpses. And some of the guys that are... Well, there are still some living guys at that place who tell us that this guy was trying to kill them, essentially. Well, he killed all their friends in an ambush or something, and then some of them lived, and now this guy's trying to remove the evidence of his crimes. I just like this guy for the way he's treating his own religion and such. He's just like, yeah, just go over there, use this magic holy oil. Even he's sarcastic about it. He's like, yeah, whatever, the magic of the eternal fire or whatever. Burn the corpses, yada yada. It's just so jaded and kind of postmodern of just like, yeah, do this shit, get it done. That's the thing, is like, my annoyances with some of this stuff has now been alleviated, and I can just enjoy a game that I love. The Witcher 3 is my favorite game, so I kind of hold it in some high esteem. Oh, great. And we might die here because I am not the Geralt that is in my save on the PC. We are very low level, and we do not have anything of any real interest in terms of weapons or armor. Oh, this is the main mission that we're here for. One second. We're gonna do Pyres of Novigrad first. No, because we have to go to Novigrad for that. I mistook which quest it was. Funeral Pyres. Where is it? It is back across the river. Lovely. Can I fast travel there? Honestly, I'm just gonna swim across, even if we come into some drowners again. It should just be right up over here. Yeah, I swear that running with Geralt, at least on my PC setup, I have to hold down X for him to run. That sounds right to me. I haven't played the PC version of Witcher 3 in, what, like a year now? No, I played it at the start of the year. This is May. Right now in the present, this is May. I played it back in January. I think it was the first video I put out this year, actually. But yeah, I haven't played too much Witcher 3 in the past year-ish. I've played it like twice.
Sure stinks like a mass grave.
Yeah.
Now for
things don't look great here.
Hope they burn well.
I'll say the only real, like, noticeable serious improvement of this version versus the regular game, I'd say is the resolution is just better and some of the lighting. It's still just The Witcher 3. It just has more dynamic lighting like this, which I don't know how well this is going to come into the capture because this is playing in 4K and HDR on my TV. And it's like, it looks great. My 4K capture card should capture that. But that, I believe, would depend on whether or not you're viewing this on a 4K monitor or not. Yeah, that's it, yeah. So on the PC version, I'm like trying to remember what are my muscle memory controls for this versus Ghost of Tsushima. And I've been doing that comparison a bit because of the way the game tried to set up the camera at the start of this. Yeah, so in The Witcher 3 on PC, PS4, and Xbox, I normally hold down the action button for where X is on a PlayStation controller because I use a PS4 controller for PC normally. So I normally run using the X button and also click to pick up and interact with things with the X button as well. That's normally how it works on PS4 and PC. This version goes for the Ghost of Tsushima route where you have to hit the control stick button for him to run. But yeah, he just runs forever doing that. So that's just kind of a weird decision. And that is actually one interesting quirk about this now that I think about it. I know I'm just kind of rambling on about the game, but most of the team for The Witcher 3 left during Cyberpunk 2077's development, so virtually nobody who made this game worked on this version of it. That's kind of a weird truth. The majority of the team and staff who made The Witcher 3 did not work on this. It's like, it's still CD Projekt Red, yes. It's still the same code, yes. It's still the same game, yes. But the hands who touched this were not really the same. So, to me, that might explain some of the weird quirks. I can see one of the towers of Novigrad just kind of flickering in and out of existence back there. I will say that is something that does kind of happen quite a bit. When I first booted up this game on launch day, I bought the physical copy of this on the day it came out for the PS5 years ago, at this point. And that was a really annoying bug that actually made me turn the game off the first day I got it, was how buggy it was. The intro with Vesemir in the dream sequence was not great. The fog and lighting in Kaer Morhen when Geralt wakes up and steps out onto the balcony would flicker and create a strobing effect of the environment way off in the distance. It was really bad looking. I'm going to die. Geralt, use a sign! Please, I'm hitting the buttons and he's not doing it. I feel so weak in this version without all my armor and swords. I haven't restarted a version of... I haven't started from the beginning and played through The Witcher 3 since the beginning of the campaign I did for the channel. Back in 2021 was when I started that. I've restarted the beginning of the game. Look at all those birds just kind of zoop out of the ground and fly into the air in a column. That was lovely. That was a lovely asset distribution. But yeah, I haven't restarted and played through the game since then. I've restarted the game many times, but never did a complete run since then. I ought to do that. This is kind of like a wager for me. This is me playing this game, seeing if people are interested in me playing this game, kind of. Probably not, because I've already done a playthrough of it. I also still need to play through Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I need to finish that. I've been playing through that this whole year. And I need to continue Ghost of Tsushima on the PS5, because I started that last year and didn't complete it yet. Okay, that time things went a little easier.
Now for a shot of Igni.
And yeah, I'm not taking this session too seriously. I'm just kind of getting the feel for the game, kind of having some fun with it, do some of the main story. Just see how it goes overall. I've done this like 5 times since I've had this version. Just kind of dip into it, see how it is, and then I normally back out of it because it doesn't fully interest me. I still would just rather play the original game. Which is funny, I bring up Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the new Assassin's Creed has been announced, and I have kind of curious feelings about it. I'm not entirely sure about it. It's Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's going to take place in Japan. It has apparently it has a ninja and a samurai protagonist. I think that's cool. For me, it's more just the fact that I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima for 4 years now, and I don't know if I care about another samurai ninja game. I will probably play it. I will probably at least try to play some of it whenever it comes out. I don't know if it comes out this year or the next year or what. But it seems fine. For me, it's just like another... It would be like if... What's a great example? I don't know exactly of a great example. I can't think of one, but it's like I love Red Dead Redemption 2, and it'd be like if Assassin's Creed became a Western or something. It's like I already have my open world cowboy game. I don't need another open world cowboy game. I already have my open world samurai ninja game. I don't need another open world samurai ninja game. Give me something that's different.
Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fist tech from me 3 times, everything perfect, but the 4th, his men came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, witcher.
For some reason, they're not burning. Oh boy, is this another bug? Oh, it's because I didn't put the I didn't put the oil on them. I'm like, why is this not working? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna coat your friends in maple syrup. There you go. Have your waffles. They'll be ready in 3 minutes. But yeah, so the guy we talked to at the start, the Eternal Fire Acolyte, was obviously buying drugs from Fizztech dealers. And eventually a deal went sour. Dude wanted to kill them all. He killed them all except for that one dude. So we saved one Fizztech dealer. And now we gotta go take care of the Acolyte. Because he's been a naughty, druggy boy, and he needs to get spanked. I am sorry, dear, but you made that too easy. Alright, so this is Hangman's tree. There was just... I was passively just hitting the X button because I'm used to running with Geralt like that, but there was gold inside of the tree log. Okay. Well, we found some magic leprechaun gold. Let's go use it and buy some Fizztech. We don't have fast travel points all over the map, so we're gonna have to run there. As per usual. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised how much, like, crap my voice feels. Well, I can hear it in my mic, but it also I can assume that it's not the greatest. Okay, we're getting out of here because this guy is a jerk. Geralt, get out of combat mode. You know what? Geralt, use your crossbow. You have your crossbow, use it. I mean, we could just crossbow him to death, I guess. People complain sometimes about The Witcher 3's combat. I don't see any problems with it. I really don't. It was so beautiful the way he backflipped. Right, he's down at this hut. So normally I would divulge in all the lore and details of this world because I am absolutely enthralled with it. I'm not going to do that today. I could go on about the whole border crossing in Velen and the War of the North. This is the third Nilfgaardian War, if I remember right.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fizztech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you. 3 on 1. Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
You're not taking me anywhere. Stranger danger. Oh, that dude had a lot of money on him. I'll take that, yeah. We should be able to get the crossing fast travel up here. Oh, there's a notice board at least.
But the Wraith took no heed.
The Woodland Beast.
Halt! No passage. Bridge is closed.
Because
Because King Radovid said it should be. Won't let anyone through who don't have a pass.
farewell.
Can I not swim over there? That's actually something I've never really done before. Are they gonna start attacking me? Like, is there ways around this that I just have never thought of before? I've never thought of just going into the water around here. Like, what's gonna stop me? I've played this game now for nearly a decade, and I've... Oh, they do! I've played this game for nearly a decade, and I've never had this idea. The patrols will track him down? What do you mean? Oh, this is a very, very interesting thing. I've never done this before. New curiosity in The Witcher 3? Oh, I am getting excited. What's gonna happen? Oh, I hope it's a party. I'm going to assume, given what he just said, that the game is automatically going to make the guards on the road try to fight me. And that will continue to happen. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in Novigrad prior, post the Bloody Baron questline. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've done this before. It's a little unconscionable to me. It's like, you would just not do this. You can't do this. You have to play through the Velen questline with the Bloody Baron first. That is a requirement. I saw some enemy markers there. Yeah, I want to find some Redanian guards and see what happens. The weirder part is I don't see anybody here, really. There's a dog. Okay, there's this inn. I know where I am now. Contract the devil in the woods. Let's go to the inn. There's supposed to be people here. There's Redanian soldiers here. They don't seem interested in fighting me. Yeah, for a one-off, this got really, really out-of-handly weird. I did not expect to be in Novigrad today. This is an area I normally visit like 12 hours into the game. I feel like I broke the boundaries, and I'm not even using a free cam for this one. Once again, I just don't see that many people out and about. Normally, there's a lot of characters walking around even at night.
What's he doing here?
Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's stopping me. Is Dandelion and Co here? Where's Zoltan? Zoltan, are you here? I'd love to talk to him right now. Just boot up The Witcher 3, do a random brief side quest, and then immediately book it to Novigrad to talk to Zoltan. Zoltan, you here? Anyone? Dandelion? Triss? It doesn't seem like anyone's here. It's just the random vagrants who've taken over the place.
No. Oh, fuck. Don't rightly know.
This guy. I got a smile on my face. This is just like nuts. I'm like, I'm back in Novigrad. And I feel like I'm not supposed to be here at all. We'll get back to Velen. We'll do a little bit. We'll probably meet the Bloody Baron and start that quest line, even though we won't finish it. But yeah, this is just wild to me. I just love I love this game, man. It is the best. Oh, we got Horson Jr.'s guys are here. This is the building where we will go with Avaloc. Well, where we would go with Avaloc to do the through time and space mission. I still forget how to say that mission's name because it's like, is it through time and space? Is it through space and time? It doesn't matter. It's the mission, in my opinion. It is the penultimate best, most interesting. Well, I don't know if it would be the best and most interesting. It's one of the most fascinating missions for me. If you're curious about it, I would recommend watching my Witcher 3 playthrough part 29, I believe it is. That gets kind of nuts in what I'm able to explore there with that map that occurs for that mission. There are a lot of Horson Jr.'s guys through town here. Yeah, it just seems like I can't really interact. Nothing's really, like, triggering, and I'm not able to really interact with a whole lot of anything here at the moment. What's also interesting to me is that I'm noticing a lot of Horson Jr.'s guys instead of a lot of Redanian guards. I'm still seeing Redanian guards, but not as many. Let's go talk with Vimy Vivaldi. Huh. There is a mission here we could do. We're not doing it. Oh, there's a lot of bandits here. Yeah, guys, I'm just a tourist. I'm just a tourist right now. I'm not here to do anything. I'm not here to stop you. Well, yeah, there's just like a lot of bandits here. Why? Is that relevant to one of the stories here? There's a mission here, I know that. But I don't remember how relevant it is to the fact there are bandits here. I would have last done that mission 2 years ago. 3 years ago at this point. Jesus Christ. It was a long time ago when I did the main story of this game. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad and scary. It's like, oh man, time keeps flying. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I can do this one. I can do this one real quick. Let me add him.
That should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Put holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Best not cause any trouble at the inn.
I was gonna say, normally when you come to Hierarch Square, there's a cutscene that happens. It's still playing the cutscene. Alright.
No evil can survive the holy fire.
Oh, this guy.
The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Nah, Dudu will be fine. He'll be replacing Horson Jr. soon enough. Vimy, how's it going?
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
I would play Gwent with him, but my cards suck at the moment, and I don't really want to waste a whole lot of time on that.
I need coin. Guess I have to take out a loan.
Of course, I'll arrange it right away.
Just like that.
Lady Yennefer of Vengerberg long ago declared herself your guarantor, were these circumstances ever to arise. Besides, we tried and true methods for collecting debts. How can I be of service?
Want to pay back my loan.
Splendid. I see you as even more credit-worthy than before.
I just lost 30 orens, or crown. No, it's crowns. Orens are a dead currency. Temeria is gone.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place.
A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
How can I be of service?
How's business?
Really? That's the best you got. That's like asking a fisherman if they're biting, or an old gran about her health. Business is booming. There's profit to be made from war, provided you've the know-how. Before Nilfgaard had even crossed the Pontar, I'd contracted for insured deliveries of wood and iron from Kovir. Reaped a 7-fold return on my investment.
Nice.
I love that.
But then there's the non-human poll tax, the church's tithe, war taxes, and my overhead. Subtract all that and you're left with a pittance. A dozen or so chests and no more.
Till next time.
Yeah, Vimy is a real one. He is always a pleasure to do business with. You talking to yourself there, bud?
No bread, no coin, all is shite.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with the whole running on my own thing. Like, first off, it's a little weird. There's nobody here. Oh, they're over there, I guess. I was gonna say, looking at this, there's just nobody here. But the auto running with no stamina, well, not really auto running. The running with no stamina thing for Geralt is weirdly kind of cheaty to me, because it's like I can just run through all of Novigrad and not have to worry about stamina. That's just weird to me. I don't know. To me, that's still kind of the top annoyance now with this version of the game. It's just there's no penalty for rushing through a place. Before, you would have to be kind of smart and think about how you run and move. Now you can just do this. I can just sprint through all of Redania if I wanted to. I could just sprint through all of Velen, or Toussaint, or anything, anywhere I am. That is a lovely painting. I think they need another decade of practice, and maybe they'll be Bob Ross. Right, so we can go to Drahim Castle. We need to go to the inn at the crossroads. Let's get back on track with the actual main campaign. This is weird. This is extraordinarily weird to me, just being in Novigrad right now. I should not be here. I didn't know I could even be here. I thought I would get killed by... I thought something would either hunt me down, or the guards at that post would come after me and kill me, or even just auto one-shot me, like in a radius. Like, maybe they would just, like, shoot me with an arrow here and I would just die instantly. Or there'd be maybe some sort of invisible wall that would say you... Like, when you get to the edge of the world on this map, anywhere else, like, best example, easiest example would be over here by the barracks. If you keep going on this path and go off the world, it's going to tell you that you can't go there, and you just get warped back to where you're supposed to be in the map. I always kind of assume something like that might happen if you go up here, but I've never tried. Well, now I know. This was not for nothing of me just running around dumbly around Novigrad. That was very educational for me. Okay. I didn't know what that was, and it's just the birds. Yeah, the birds in The Witcher 3 are interesting. Watch part 28, which is the finale for the Toussaint stuff, for a little bit about that. It feels a little weird to advertise, like, hey, watch this video for context, watch this other video for other things I've done. I normally don't do that, but with this being a one-off of a game I've already beaten, for the most part, it's kind of warranted, because there's a lot of stuff in this game that would need some type of explaining. Ask about the agent called Hendrik. I believe I have to talk to this guy over here. Bruno? No. Is it the innkeeper?
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, grey boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers, too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share around, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and hornbuilders.
To your health. And mine.
Bottoms up.
If you want a rest, come with me. On the bench you can use.
I step in the hut, and there's the book with what looks like the sun. That's on the side, I think of myself.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton,
Don't know where that is.
other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Inkeep.
Right, so Hendrik is a spy of sorts, I believe I remember. In any case, he's dead. Spoilers, he's dead. We gotta find him. Those guys opened the door right across from us. What the what? That was quirky and weird. They opened the door, said some stuff I think about me, and then just closed it again on its own. It's locked. Yeah, they had to have done that on their own. This is when I would take the free cam and look inside there and see what's going on. Yeah, normally I fight the Baron's men who show up there. I think that might be the first time I have ever not fought them. And once again, that's kind of just like, I'm not really interested in fighting them because it doesn't really matter for today. So we gotta go to Heatherton, which the Wild Hunt visited and destroyed. Where is it? How far away is it? It's up ahead. We can take the road.
Them sick black ones being sent to Temeria. Word is the hawk.
What have I been doing recently? Well, I've been doing a lot. Oh, that's going to be a random encounter. Well, not a random encounter, but just like an event encounter that's not on the map. I don't need to do anything with that. Last night I watched Willy Wonka, the original from from '71 in 4K. Love, 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 love that movie. Very, very good movie. I love Willy Wonka. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the 2005 movie from Tim Burton, we don't talk about. It is not a good movie. I do not like it.
Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. The mist.
Right, so here's the town. It's been destroyed by the Wild Hunt. We will see why in a few moments. But yeah, Willy Wonka is... What can you not... What can I say? I can't really say anything that anyone else hasn't already said about it. It's a masterpiece. It is a wonderful movie. Everything from all the performances... It's perfect. There were only two things... Oh, there's a guy over there. There were only two things that were faults that I noticed, which one was of visual effects. So when Charlie first kind of goes up to the gates of the Wonka factory, he looks at the sign on the smokestack before the dude with all the knives shows up on his knife cart, because I guess he's a knife salesman or something. Before that, when he looks up at the sign, the Wonka sign VFX are not great. Like, they're fine, but they're obviously put there in post. They don't line up with the actual physical sign in the set. So you're just like, oh, they're like an inch off. That's a shame.
Whoever you is, get away.
I'm not going to talk to this guy because he's just going to tell us about Hendrik.
Tell me.
The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. What you would not felt.
Right, so Hendrik was in this house.
Great.
I love Geralt so much sometimes. He goes into this house after being told this story of the Wild Hunt, sees a bloodied up man on the floor, and he's just like, great. There was like a sarcasm in his voice. Oh, this is so good, man. Great.
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something. Should check his boots. Blood congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
But yeah, the Wonka sign and Wonka, Willy Wonka, slight visual effects gaff. There was only one cut error. Well, oversight, quirk, whatever you want to call it. So, towards the end of the movie, when Mike TV jumps up onto the Wonka Vision platform to get zapped and ported into the TV set, because that's what, that's like his thing, I guess. When he jumps up onto the platform, you see it's a wide shot, and you see one of the Oompa Loompas put his goggles on. The Oompa Loompa is so excited to zap Mike TV and send him into the television. He is so on board with it. Mike jumps up onto the platform. The Oompa Loompa is just like, "Oh yeah, kid, we'll do this right now." He puts his visor on, and then it does a close cut to Mike from a side angle. After he jumps up onto the platform, and then it cuts directly to the Oompa Loompa again, but he puts on the visor again. So it's just a weird kind of cut issue of the Oompa Loompa puts on the visor and then he puts it on again for some reason. It's a light gaff.
Valuables left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or... Interesting. The ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
You know, it's funny. I constantly forget that this kind of is the whole Hendrik thing here. Hendrik's book, his diary, his notes, whatever, his log, I guess is the best way to put it, his log, is the crutch that forces Geralt to kind of explore Velen in a sense of the scope of this game and story. Because prior to that, yeah, it's like we finish White Orchard, then we come here, and Geralt's just kind of here, and he's trying to look for this one guy, this one spy. But he never found this book, what would really keep Geralt here? What would really inform him to do much? Like the Baron guys we met at the bar earlier, like, we know that they exist, but we wouldn't have any real reason to go to the Baron or anything. We wouldn't know about the witches. We'd have no reason to go to Crookback. I'm pretty sure... Eventually, Geralt would probably figure out to do that stuff, but, like, there's... What's the word for it? Is it a MacGuffin? I don't think that book is a MacGuffin, specifically. A MacGuffin's more like the final thing. Series, kind of the MacGuffin, I believe. If I'm using that word correctly. I haven't looked up how that word is used in a long time, but... Yeah, that book is kind of what gets Geralt going on the course of the entire story here, really. And I don't think about that too often. Normally when I think about this game, I'm like, okay, yeah, Geralt gets sent here and he just happens into some of the Baron's men, and then he goes to the Baron to find out information. I normally forget about the fact Hendrik is a thing. And he's kind of important, actually. So now we're going to the Baron. We're going to have a lovely chat with him. If I remember right, there is a second path into the Baron's estate, the fort. I want to kind of try that this time. I normally do the couple quests to get in there. Or, I don't know about quests, but encounters to get in there. And if I remember right, there is a tunnel that I can get into from underwater. I just have to find it. Is that it? I think this is it. I went into camera mode for a second there. It is dark in here. I will not lie. I am actually going to bring out a torch for this because I can't see anything in here on my TV. Oh no, we got a water hag. Ooh, that's not good. Geralt, please, thank you. Geralt, please. Oh, God. This is not good. Thank you. I need to remember that I'm not that strong right now. That's my biggest issue, is I keep thinking that I can tank some things, and I can't. Okay, we got rid of the water hag. Water hags are always very annoying enemies, no matter what level I am. If I remember right, this should take us just, like, right to his garden, or something like that. I've never used this to progress the story.
Light. I must be close.
I have always used this on... There's a quest you can do in this town that involves, like, a little wyvern or something. I've used this for that. Yeah, I'm right in his garden. Okay. Yeah, we skipped a little bit of stuff there. We're doing some weird skipping today.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Ooh!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home.
I feel like his head turned a little weird there.
Where'd I put the bloody vodka?
Someone go back and slow down that footage and see how weirdly his head turned.
No thanks. Didn't come here to drink.
As you will. But I'll not sit here dry if you don't mind. Before the war, there was a distillery nearby, best in Velen. But their horse sons burnt it to the ground. To the matter at hand, I'm Philip Strenger. Now the blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
It's a lovely place.
Lovely place. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way round here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
Get to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Sent some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
That was close. Must leave this place.
I'm also glad that the camera does not swap back to whatever the defaults the game wanted for Ciri. That is very nice of it. That kid is just stuck in the tree, wasn't even sitting down on the branch. Lovely.
You can calm down.
I think they changed the lighting here.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
I never lose my way.
Ooh. If that's true, what are you doing so deep in the forest alone?
Looking for lost little girls.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me to...
Okay, okay. Yeah, so this girl's here in the wood. I'm just gonna cut ahead because I want to keep the things moving. I know this lore. If you want to know it too, watch my Witcher 3 playthrough. I am sorry. But, yeah, little girl was brought to the edge of the forest because her dad doesn't want her anymore, so he said, go out in the woods, follow the treats. Because the witches of Crookback Bog they line forest trails with candy to trick people into the woods so they can kill and eat them. It's kind of a weird Hansel and Gretel gingerbread house thing.
You and this and so come.
So that's why this kid's here. Their parent was shitty and did not want them anymore, so they sent them into the woods to die. There are a lot of wolves here. Please. Hush, little doggy, don't you cry.
You can come out now.
My, you're brave. My father could do that.
Mine could do a lot more.
Look! There's something.
Wait. Lips pop. Immense.
Right, now we're looking at a dead dude.
Stay there.
There is a lot of cutscenes for this.
Let's.
What?
The wolf.
What?
He.
What? Oil.
Not my.
Right. So, we gotta hunt down a werewolf now? Question mark?
That? Wolves.
Hide! Quickly!
Yeah, we're taking out the whole local wolf population, I think. Alright. Things are looking a little scary, in my opinion, there.
I'm not bad. Wolf King will be angry.
Nah, the Wolf King will be fine.
This way. Through the cave.
You lead.
Oh, we're gonna go down the magical cave.
Afraid?
Right. There's a werewolf in here. Yep.
The Wolf King. Now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
I think I'm getting close to just kind of being done with this for today. I've never noticed the girl up there pretending to be a monster. Okay. This guy's not strong. I'm stun locking him. Oh, that was a beautiful ragdoll.
Boy, you really get...
Girl? You through.
Right, so then she met the Baron. And now we're back to the present with Geralt.
So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked. When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Oh, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again.
I was gonna say, why are you bashing your own your own door, dude?
Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Right. Smashes a vase immediately.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope. Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side. Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken. It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues. Deep nicks, hit with a heavy object. Rest of the candlestick, and wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle from Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
What do you seek here, vagrant?
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Done poking around?
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervolus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing. Not a one of them.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
Pella. Old Coop lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcops, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it, he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies.
I'm not really interested in his daily life, but okay. You keep some weird company around here, Baron. Right, so we'll go to the Peller. Maybe rescue his goat. We'll see how that is, and then I think we'll be good. I do want to talk to the Peller. I like the Peller. He's an interesting, weird character. I like a lot of the characters. The Baron is an awesome character. He is not a good guy. He is not a good guy, but you care about him as a character. So let's go to the Peller. Do a little bit with him, and I think we're good. Yeah, I totally bypassed all the stuff down in the village below the fort by swimming up through that cave. And sadly, no, we're not getting to the floating ghost baby. We're not getting to the ectoplasmic floating ghost baby. That will not be a part of this playthrough, but chasing it is always a grand old time. You know, I think this is the first time so far that I've played through this game to this extent and have not really killed any of the Baron's men. That's normally a given for me. I like how we did all that and now we just get the marker for Crow's Perch. But yeah, if we go to Midcops, we'll meet Kiara Metz, who canonically we will kill if we were to continue, because she is evil, and she wants to do stuff with that weird tower out on Fike Island. She wants to do, like, weird science stuff that goes against a lot of principles of magic or whatever. Normally, I choose to kill her, just because that seems like the most canon ending for me. I know if you let her live, she joins you at the fight for Kaer Morhen way later in the game, against the Wild Hunt. Legs torn from their asses. But yeah. Black bow.
No, I'm staying here. Maybe I'll spot Hannah. That it.
Here he is. Oh, we might have to kill some guys here finally. Okay. I'm about to take back what I was saying about not killing any of the Baron's men.
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Oh, I don't have the levels for it.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is...
I'm guessing in theory I could do this and not kill them, but I just don't have the levels for it.
Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Tell you what, you leave an all-heal Edric. I'll pay you to go.
Maybe we can make a deal.
We'll not plough in bargain with no one. Vengeance. That's what we want.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all...
Yes or no?
Fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up. Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke, and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Alright, we'll find the goat. I was kind of debating, it's like, do I want to end after I talk to this guy, or will we do the goat?
She's fled.
We can do the goat.
Those men must have scared her off.
I think I can... There's a bear that attacks. I think we can kill the bear before...
Without the goat, impossible.
And then we won't have to deal with...
Won't work.
Deal with it?
The bed.
Yeah.
Yep, use the belt. The little bell. Right, we're gonna take care of that bear first. Where is the bear? Is that it? No, there are other things here. Oh, there's the bear. It's got a lot of HP. And there are wolves. Okay. I didn't sign up for the wolves, but sure. That is why I have Quen. So far, so good. Okay, the bear is dead. We can take out the wolves that are still here. And now we should be able to find the goat pretty easily. Maybe. There it is, yeah. We should have, we should, quote-unquote, have no issues now.
There you are.
Come on, princess.
Come on, let's go see the Peller. Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? This way, your grace. Where the hell did you go?
Yeah, this is when the goat's supposed to run to the bear.
Proud this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
I don't think there's any more interruptions.
We can be friends in time. You've got that all
Yep, we're good.
quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Nowhere in sight, nowhere to be found. What? Give us a rest. Give us a nowhere in sight. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back.
Right. So I think we're done for today. Yeah, I played about an hour and a half of this. It is enjoyable. I can tell if I keep playing this, I'll get kind of in the groove of playing Witcher 3 again, which is something I kind of don't want right now. It's very easy for me to get sucked into this game after like an hour of playing it again. So I think now would be the smart moment for me to stop playing, even though we're right before the botchling quest. We don't really need to do that right now. I will probably never come back to this save file. If I come back to the PlayStation 5 version, I will start from the very beginning. But yeah, this was just a little showcase, one-off, fun, little piece of the PS5 version. It was as much as it is a showing for you as it was for me, just to kind of see exactly what it has to offer. And at the end of the day, at the bottom of it all, it is The Witcher 3. And I love The Witcher 3. That's why I just went through all of the dialogue for the Peller when I really did not have to. It's because I'm starting to get kind of sucked into it. I'm like, oh yeah, the lore, the details, the characters, the world, when I should be focusing on Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now. So, next time, we will continue with more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Maybe some more random one-off things, I'm not sure. And, well, just see how it goes. This year's kind of up in the air, so we'll just see what happens. So thank you for watching this random, weird day with The Witcher 3, I guess. See you next time, and have a good night.